A strong and independent woman is something to behold. She pays her own bills, buys her own things, and she doesn't let a man affect her stability or self-confidence. She is a soul-rich woman. Are you ready to be rich doing what you love? Be on purpose and in control of your life again. At For Women Who Love the F Word podcast, we will be openly talking about getting more clients online, getting recognition as the leader and female entrepreneur, and also the F word, being fabulous, having freedom, and financial independence. It's time to own and love the F word. Welcome to the show. Hello, gorgeous, and welcome to today's episode. I have a free ebook for you to download. It's called Secrets of Personal Branding. And also, how do you delegate 80% of your to-do list so that you can make money online and focus on your zone of genius? Go to soulrichwoman.com, soulrichwoman.com. I hope it will bless you greatly. Today's episode is an interview done by my mentees, Joanne Lee, who is a 14-year stay-at-home mom, mother of 3 teenagers, 17 and 18 years old. She's also a beauty consultant, podcast coach, as well as a professional makeup artist who works with celebrities. On the other side of the microphone, you will hear Aisyah Quek, also my mentee, and also a platinum instant podcast leader. She used to be a 25 years corporate employee in MNC, in a APAC regional leader position. And then she quit her job because her mom passed away, suffering from Parkinson's disease. And then she just wanted to have some time. And during the time, she also suffered miscarriage. And now, after joining Soul Rich Woman, she picked up her confidence once again. And now is also being headhunted more than 10 times in just only 3 months. And there was no pay cut even for her during the COVID-19 season. In fact, there were companies who headhunted her and offered her even better and greater salary. Anyways, coming back, these are 2 very amazing women. Okay, I actually kind of like set this up for them to allow them to ask me questions, anything that they wanted to ask me about. So yeah, so it is fun, relax. I hope you enjoyed the session. It's going to be for about an hour. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the interaction between the 3 of us. Enjoy the laughter.
Yeah, sure. Genecia, I'm just interested to know, why did you name Soul Rich Woman? It's a very interesting name. Yeah.
So your question is, why did I name
Soul Rich Woman? Yeah, that's your company's name.
Oh, okay. Wow. Do you all like that better, or you all like smaller?
Smaller. Doesn't look bloated, my eyes.
So Jeanette, your question is why I named Soul Rich Woman, Soul Rich Woman. So this is the Ask Genecia Anything segment. So if you have a question that you would like to ask me, be open to ask. Okay, so Jeanette, your question is that. So why I named Soul Rich Woman? The reason why I call Soul Rich Woman, because first and foremost, I have been inspired by Kim Kiyosaki. I read her books called Rich Woman. And I find that to be a soul-rich woman, okay, you need to become a rich woman, you need to have a soul. So that's why I put the word soul in front. So it's called Soul-Rich Woman. And say hello to Alessandra is also here. Hello, Alessandra. Our girlfriend from overseas is also here. I just want to say hi. So why name Soul-Rich Woman? So first, because I really believe that a woman to be rich doesn't have to be the money. It can be rich in soul. So that's why I think Soul Rich Woman, the name soul is very important. Soul. When once we align our soul, mind, body, and soul, our body and mind, everything is aligned, that's when we can do greater things and go to the next level, break through and become a rich woman. Yeah, whether is it rich in wealth, rich in kids information, rich in parenting, rich in whatever area, just a rich woman. Yeah, so soul rich woman. That's why I named soul rich woman. So that's the main reason why I'm doing. Okay, soul rich woman. Okay, good. Jeanette, what's the next question?
What are the steps that you have taken to get yourself out of the comfort zone so far?
So what are the steps that I've taken? Jeanette, is your microphone very far away?
Okay, let me see. Okay, is it better now?
Yes, you must put your microphone where you're closer to your mouth. Then I can hear you better.
Okay.
Yeah. So can you repeat the question again?
Okay, so what are the steps that you have taken to get yourself out of your comfort zone?
Okay, so the question is, what are the steps I've taken to get myself out of the comfort zone? I think first and foremost is to have a mentor. The first and foremost is to have a mentor to kick my ass and look at my blind spots. I think one of the biggest things that to get myself out of my comfort zone is to be aware first where I am not performing or not doing well, where I'm stuck at, and then later on, addressing it with my mentor. I think mentors are very important who are working with me towards that path. Yeah, so that's how I'm doing it.
Okay, thank you. Do I move on to the next question?
Yes.
Okay, what was your aha moment when you embarked on your entrepreneur journey?
Well, what kind of aha are you asking?
What kind of aha moments did you have when you started your entrepreneur journey, when you transit? You mentioned that you were a consultant and then you decided to be an entrepreneur. So what was the aha moments that you have?
As an entrepreneur, that when I was a consultant, okay, so one of my biggest aha moments as an entrepreneur is to do more with less. Never be focused on the money, because money is never the vehicle or the end result that I want to achieve. It's a byproduct of whatever I want to do. So being focused by loving my customers first, loving the women first who I want to serve, then later creating the products for them. Is one of my biggest aha moments. Instead of creating a product, try to fit. Try and fit a circle into a square. You cannot fit, right? You try to fit the wrong key into the wrong hole. It doesn't really help you to open more doors. So really to love the customer first before you love your product. Love the customer more than you love your product. And then create the product for your customer. Don't try and 精益 a product to a customer. It would
yeah. And then get stuck.
Put a square into put a circle into a square, cannot work, right? Okay, Alessandra has got a question before Jeanette's question. Okay, Alessandra has got a question. She asked, what do you do to become influential? Okay, so that's the question. Thank you, Alessandra. So what I do to become influential is to stay consistent and to keep talking about using 10 different ways to talk about the same thing of the one thing of that main thing. I use 10 and 100 different ways to talk about the same thing of that one thing of that main thing. Now, how do I do it? I do by two ways. I do by batching my content and I repurpose my content. And what does it mean? It means that when you watch a Facebook Live like this, it is as though as it's a tip of an iceberg where I just do one time, and this piece of content, the FB Live that you're watching, gets broken up into 100 pieces of us and spread and cast out to the World Wide Web on multiple platforms, reaching out to millions of people around the world. So that's how I build my influence in the online world. Okay, good. Jeanette, your next question.
What is your dream?
What is my dream? Okay, my real dream is to really see women coming to me and telling me, Genecia, you are big-hearted. I can see that with you, with Soul Rich Woman. It's not me doing Soul Rich Woman business. It's you giving me an opportunity, a new lease of life, a way to do my own dreams. Because of Soul Rich Woman, I can do my own dream.
It's not you do my dream. It's not you join Soul Rich Woman, you take the mentorship program, and then you build a Soul Rich Woman business in your own country. It's not. It's because women have the opportunity with the Soul Rich Woman blueprint, transform their own dreams into reality, make their own business. I am a diamond maker. You are a diamond. So my dream is to be the diamond maker for millions of women around the world so that they can be the diamond that they can be. So like I'm making Jeanette, I'm a diamond maker. So I make you become your own diamond, right? You are doing your own thing. Joanne, you're doing your own thing. Charlotte, you're doing your own thing. Alessandra, you're doing your own thing. So everyone, I am a diamond maker. So my dream is to be a diamond maker to millions of women around the world. Yeah, so that they can live their own dreams. And it's not like become a Soul Rich Woman, then you only do Soul Rich Woman as a business. It's not like that. You can become an influencer with us, become an affiliate with us. But I am a diamond maker. Soul Rich Woman is a diamond creator, diamond maker. So that's what my dream is. Millions of women around the world to own and love the F word in their own ways and not in my own way, in your own way. Because my skill set and my gift and my talent is a diamond maker. I create the diamond out for you. Even if you don't know how, you don't know the structure, I do that for the women.
Yeah, thank you. And I think, that's how, Genecia, you have turned my talent into my business. Yeah, even though I've not been in business before. So that's very wonderful.
Okay, good. Is this all your questions?
I have one last question.
Okay.
How do you keep motivating yourself when the going gets tough?
How do I keep motivating myself?
How do you keep motivating yourself?
I think first thing is I cry first, because when I feel like I'm very sad, I'm very down, I let myself have the space to breathe, to cry, to feel sad, to feel my emotions, to feel the emotions I'm feeling, the struggle, the pain, the guilt, whatever I need to feel. Then later on, first recognizing and giving myself the permission to be the person that I am. And then looking at all these negative things that's happening in between my 2 ears and the assets above the neck. And then I work on these emotions and I address all of them by doing a lot of inner healing work. And plus, what I do to motivate is when I hear your success, when I look back at all the women that I've helped, and I ask myself, what is the vision of the women that I want to do, which is be the diamond maker of millions of women around the world, especially women in Southeast Asia and Asia. And that keeps me going. So first, looking at all my noises in the head, catch them so that I can vibrate at the highest possible level and, be the big-hearted person, big tree for all the women to come under this big tree to really build their diamond and, shine and really be that tree. Then it gets me very motivated to keep building up as a diamond maker. And that's how I see my vision, my passion, and that keeps me going every single day. Yeah, even though sometimes I'm tired, sometimes I feel that, growing a business is not easy. It's very tough. It's really quite tough. But when I see the vision of that, of that diamond maker, that the millions of women, that to me is something that keeps me motivated.
Thank you. Thanks, Genecia. That's all from me.
Okay, good. Joanne, what's your questions?
Okay, so my first question is relating to the setbacks that you face when you try to bring business online. So what are the various setbacks that you face? And leading on to that question is, how do you overcome it? That's my next question.
Yeah, you've got so many questions. Okay, so my first question is what? One more time?
Setbacks that you face when you bring your business. You try to go online. When you try to go online, you bring the business online. So what are the setbacks that you faced?
Okay,
and how you overcome?
Okay, so when I bring my business online, one of the biggest things that I face myself is 我用传统的方式来做 online business or bring 我的 business online. 就是说 I use my own offline method as an image consultant trying to do an offline business in the online world. That means I put online, then I think I'm online, but actually I'm not online. Actually, what really it means to be online, to bring your business online, to bring your leadership online, a lot of people still don't understand. And I didn't understand in the beginning. I didn't know what it means to be really online. Is it because I'm on Facebook means I'm online? Or is it because I'm on YouTube means I'm online? So I think one of the biggest thing I didn't understand was, how is it, what does it mean to bring my business online? Until I discovered the system, a proven system to really help myself to get out of this traditional way of doing the business offline and then move it online. And that's when I grow my business to $1 million in 2013. So that was the first discovery setback. And then later on, making my first $1 million in 2013. And then the next multi-million dollars together as a group, we made $10 million in 2013 alone. $10 million I made together with the group. So to me, I never see such a big amount before. It was because we learned the art and science of going online. And it's not just because you're on Facebook means you're online. So that's the first thing, one of my setbacks before and becoming who I am today, running Soul Rich Women. The other setback that I feel that's very important that I've done Soul Rich Women is people think that you have to carry Soul Rich Women brand. That means when you take up our program, you take up a mentorship, you become a Soul Rich Woman, you have to carry our brand. A lot of women mistake me, my intention of building Soul Rich Woman. Our Soul Rich Woman platform is a diamond maker. We are a diamond maker platform. That means you have your own diamond color, pink color, blue color, green color, purple color. And many of you have your own diamond color. And my dream and my vision was to share with people how they can become their own diamond. Not to become a Soul Rich Woman diamond, is to 发扬光大你自己的一个 diamond. So one of the big setback was not knowing, as 5 years, since 2015 I do Soul Rich Woman, I learned how to talk to women. I learned how to understand women. And because I'm very tomboy, because all my friends are guys, I don't really understand. But in the last 5 years, I learned to understand women deep level, how to communicate with women and use women lingo in Asia and Southeast Asia. Use women lingo in Asia and Southeast Asia, which is very different from US and Europe, really, to be very frank. There is a way that we communicate and we talk. And I have understood this after suffering setbacks of no clients and no customers online. Women don't buy my products and services, right? And to now 200,000 women paying $12 a month, on a subscription basis. Imagine the impact and influence that we have in the online world, because first, we must love our customers first before we love our product. And that's why when Jeanette asked me what's my aha moment, I think this is a big piece. A lot of times, 我们做生意是为了自己, like it's for ourselves. But when you look past yourself, you look beyond the money, you look beyond the things that you're doing, that's when you can really see that it's not just about the money. It's never about the money, even though it's important to pay the bills, but it's about how you really love your customer first to help them to succeed. Then eventually the money will come. Okay, so these are the two key setbacks, and then I turn around.
Okay, so the third question that I have will be related to your flipping video. Your flipping video that's very amazing. The 3,000 over episodes. Yeah, so you're so consistent at it. So what motivates you and how do you persevere to keep going and keep doing?
Okay, first and foremost, I want to say and address, sometimes when you see like a Facebook live views, may not be a few thousand views, few tens of thousands of views. But why am I so consistent? Because even though the views are average about sometimes few hundred to 1,000, but it's not like 10,000, 100,000 or 1 million, because I begin with an end in mind. By back end, every FB live that I do, everything that I do has a bigger purpose and reason. It's not just an FB live like a lot of people, they just, because COVID-19, they just go online, then they on their camera, do FB live, then it's called online. It's not. Behind this, you just imagine it's a tip of an iceberg. What I'm doing here, 3,000 episodes of FB live, 1,000 episodes of podcast, that is just tip of the iceberg, just at the tip. At the bottom, behind, after an FB Live like this content, this piece get turned into 100 pieces all around the world, get made into different format, different way all around the world. And it allows me to reach out to more people. So why I am so motivated and being so consistent? Because when I see that one-time effort make into 1,000, 1 million effort, serving 1 million women around the world, to me, that is success, right? And we break it down into different ways that women can learn and receive, whether in Southeast Asia or in Asia. And that's why we built a membership. We grow to 200,000 and we are now on the way to 1 million. So when all these people don't see it, they think, oh, FB Live, right, only like that. But they don't see the back end, all the things that we do coming full circle, right? Coming full circle to really build up this ecosystem. So actually, my thing that we are doing, like why consistency, there is a deeper understanding and meaning to it. It's all about really building this ecosystem that a lot of people don't understand. They just think, okay, I do a Zoom, I do FB Live, I just do a podcast. Yeah, these are just vehicles. But are you having a leverage of going one full circle that is an ecosystem that you can inspire and help people transform their life and then 顺便赚钱, and then by the way have money. Yeah, so that is a sustainable business model that I built. And why I want to be consistent, because I saw the vision of ecosystem. I saw the vision of building the biggest tree ever in Southeast Asia and for women in Asia to rise up. Yeah, so that's why I'm so and so meow about my consistency. And that's why, 风雨不改 still show up. Regardless what people got like, no like, or comment, no comment, do. Because 人在做天在看. And also one more thing is people, sometimes you think that nobody is watching, but a lot of people are watching. They just shine because this is our culture. Yeah, our culture in Asia. Yeah.
So were there days that you don't feel like doing the FB Live, and how do you overcome it?
Of course, there are days I don't like lah. Don't want to do lah. Like, Joanne will ask me, today got FB Live or not? Monday have or not? Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Hoping that you can.
Yeah, Joanne said, I got recording podcast leh. How how to do? So, but when I have all these noises, actually I did stop FB Live for 1 year. I told you girls, right? I was demoralized and I just felt very victim because got two person in my life I respect a lot from MediaCorp, and then they are my, like, I look up to them lah, like they are the like 师傅, but when they say like I look very fat, I look very ugly, why I never make up and all these things, they are very critical because we're on media. But I didn't receive it very well. I thought 我真的是很肥很圆很胖很丑 or whatever, even though 我是美的啦，我是梅姐 right? But the way they say is until 我的 FB Live 是一文不值的。So 当我听到这些话的时候，我觉得很伤心，然后我觉得我没有价值 because I tag myself to the comments of other people to me the way I do my FB Live. But 我忘记之前我做了2000多集的 FB Live, grow so rich woman from zero 嘞，我从零开始。2014 2015哪有人看 FB Live？ 以前是 webinar 啦，然后 Periscope， 我 built from zero. I forgot what I've done before. I forgot what I was doing before. And because 因为一些人的 comment criticism about me, then 因为我很 respect 他们嘛，所以变成我自己 stop FB Live for 1 year. Until 我自己走出来, I really step out of my comfort zone once again, regain my confidence. And of course, my mentor, James, he kicked my ass and he said, you really need to be that tree for your women out there. And I was so resistant and reluctant and stubborn and everything that you girls are, I'm also like that. Yeah, don't want to do, try to run. Exactly the same pattern. And because of that, I also run away for many, many months until earlier on this year that I do a lot of inner healing work again. I force myself, I sit down, I go through my inner healing work again to clear all these negative things like self-doubt lah, I'm too fat lah, people criticize me lah, people comparing us to other people lah, then gossip lah, bitch lah, so 很多 negativity. Then until I set the intention, I tell myself, I am going to vibrate at the highest level possible from today onwards. No more I'm allowing people to bully me because I gave them permission to bully me. I gave them permission to otang me money. I gave them permission to take advantage of me, right? To criticize me. If I never give them the permission to take advantage of me or criticize me, if I just like, I'm so confident of who I am, I'm vibrating at the highest level, then I will just focus on that. So by vibrating at the highest level, I choose this path this year. That's why I restarted again the FB Live to continue to do content like this that can be continued to repurposed into multiple platforms and into the podcast and so many different ways just with one effort and into our programs. All these that you see, the FB Live that you see is some of the content that is helping thousands and thousands of women, even though they are not here on Facebook watching this live right now. But the replay is so powerful watching this, this discussion right now. And that's what I'm doing. Yeah, and a lot of people don't know all these things. They just think, do FB Live. But 5 years from now, where is your content? 2 years from now, where is your content? How about half a year from now? Where is all your content? You don't know where's your content, but you just do a Zoom only, Zoom, right? Do a FB Live, do a Instagram Live. So what? What's next? Do you have an ecosystem? You don't have, right? So that's why, for me, I overcome the criticisms. I stop and I choose to vibrate at the highest level. So I decided I want to vibrate. And that's why I keep reminding you girls that you must vibrate at the highest level, set the intention. Only then, 不管人家讲什么，我们 just keep focusing on 我们的 direction. Just like what Janet say, right? 人家跟你讲说你这个年龄，你应该 take pay cut 了，你应该 take pay cut 了，你应该 get less salary， 你应该怎样。They say that you should be like that because of their own ceiling that they have of themselves, because of their own ceiling that they have. We are not living their dreams. We are living our dreams. We set the benchmark. We set our own ceiling. 我们 ceiling 要多高，我们就去多高。They have their own ceiling, but we are not related to that ceiling. Their ceiling. So don't put other people's opinion on ourselves and do that. So that's why I feel that how I overcome is I decided that I want to stop playing victim in my own way and stand out and say this is the time and I'm ready for the next step. But I'm so scared. I can tell the both of you. I can share with you girls also. I'm very scared also because 你做了那个大树，你们讲说什么 The Spider-Man, what does Spider-Man say? With
great powers comes with great responsibility.
Yeah, so great responsibility. Like really, if you want to, I embrace my leadership. Actually, one of the things that I've been avoiding and running away is my leadership. Even though I look like I'm leading, I'm doing a lot of FB Live, I'm leading you girls, but I also want part of me also go and hide. Be even under the blanket, then hide inside the cupboard inside, So it's the same thing that happened to me. And I luckily, like I said, I have a mentor who highlighted to me that, do you think that actually you've been hiding? Then I know that I'm doing everything, I'm doing the same thing every day. I'm leading a team, I have a team, I'm leading one. No. He said something is missing from your energy, like from your, I don't know how to explain, just 一个能量, something is missing from you, Then like, 有咩? So it's very good that my mentor actually keep reminding me that I've been hiding. And for the last 1 year, I really have been hiding, but I look like I'm leading, but I'm actually hiding. So I just want to share that I realized that I was really hiding because I was afraid to be that big tree, and that big tree will have its consequences. Like, what if I cope? What if I fail other women? What if I didn't do well? So I have a lot of expectation of myself that I didn't do well, I won't do well. I also scared, And because of that, I eventually decided that no, I want to vibrate at the highest level, energy level, to attract people and support other women. And regardless of what happened, heart must be open. We are bigger than any bitching, any gossiping. We are just bigger. We are just big people, big hearts and big people. Anyone, there's space for all women to succeed together. There is space for women at the finishing line. Yeah, there's space for women at the finishing line. Yeah. So a lot of women think very 心胸狭窄, right? Earlier I think I shared with you girls. A lot of people are 心胸狭窄. I mean, because it's 女人嘛, bitchy lah, gossip lah, try to be but it's okay because everybody has a purpose. So my purpose is to vibrate the highest energy, lead you girls to go to the next level together. Because alone we are strong, together we are unstoppable.
Thank you, Genecia. Okay, so my next question would be, what books actually you read to feed your brain?
What books are?
Yeah, what's your favorite book apart from Kim Kiyosaki's book?
Oh, okay. So I read a lot of books, but I don't really read anymore because I am into audiobooks these days. And what I have on my playlist is first I have T.H. Ecker. Actually, I'm re-listening. I'm revisiting this. Yeah, I'm revisiting this. So this season, I'm revisiting this. I also revisit Chen Anzi. I don't know if you know Chen Anzi. Chen Anzi. Yeah. I revisit a lot of my audiobooks, and because I'm preparing for the next wave, which is now the podcasting is on the rise. Audiobooks supersedes the sales of ebooks now. Okay, so I'm very excited, and that's why I'm looking at how people do their audiobooks, how people do their audio program, how people actually can market and get leads and inquiries, how can we fine-tune our podcast structure, how can we do so. As the books I'm reading, audiobooks that I'm listening to, I'm looking at all these things. So I'm not really just content. I'm looking at how global international speakers like T.H. Ecker, Tony Robbins, how these people actually reach that world, how they do it. How did they reach millions of people like that? How? Audiobooks is one of the, now audiobook sales has superseded ebooks. Marketing, I mean, if you sell ebooks on Amazon, audiobook sales have superseded ebooks. So audiobooks is the key and the way right now. So that's why I am so excited about these books I'm revisiting, so-called audiobooks that I'm revisiting right now, listening to them, how they do it. And this is what keeps me going and what keeps me going and thinking about. So it's not just about a book, it's more than just a book that I'm listening right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you, Genecia. So my last question for you would be, that you always seem so, energetic and 风雨不改, even though sometimes you say that you 不想要做节目, right? But you still come. But on set, every time I see you for the last 6 months, right, you've always been so healthy, so never seen you fall sick before. So what do you do to keep healthy? Because I come across a lot of people, sometimes you want to meet them, want to talk to them, then they tell you, 哎呀，不可以，我生病. Then it seems like this person 一直生病, and they tell you, I want to do something. I really want to do it. 哎呀，不可以，我跌倒. I broke my leg, or I have fever. But it's, how do you actually, do or what are the things that you don't do to make sure that you're always in this healthy state?
Okay, at first, the state of the mind is key. Okay, 人生病是当然是一定是有时候会发生的。可是 I think the first thing is the state of mind. I will not predict I fall sick. I will keep telling myself I have a healthy mind and healthy heart. I have a healthy body. I keep repeating all these positive words because I really believe that what we say and what we think becomes a reality. What we say and what we think becomes reality. So I will always make sure that I'm saying the things, and then after saying and vibrating at the level where I'm always healthy, I'm always there, and then I take action. So I take supplements to care for my health. I drink 3 liters of water, 3 liters, this is 1.25. 1.25 liter is 2 liter, 2.5 liter. I drink 2.5.
你在打广告。
sorry， 那个 brand 他们还我钱。我喝 2.5 liters of water 每天，一定是2支水。为什么？因为水让我们能够排毒。So， 我也是感谢我妈妈跟爸爸 ，you know， 他们的那个基因非常好的。No, my mom actually from young told me that we need to take supplement to take care of ourselves. 我们女人退化，我们女人的身体、头脑会退化 over time. So 如果我不去 take care of 我的 body 的话，我退化的话，我将帮助更多的人。Yeah, so you think about it lah. I mean, like really, if my dream is to support 1 million women, I'm only at 200,000. 我还有800千还没有 reach. I still have 800,000 women. I want to reach to get them to onboard $12 a month, to onboard our membership program, to onboard to become a part of the network that we are in. It takes a lot of energy and effort as a team. So to be a leader, we must lead by example. And of course, I also thank Maylin, the detox chef, who actually have this detox program that allow me to lose weight. I dropped 10 kg, and that really helped me because 我脚痛，因为我胖的时候70公斤的时候，我的脚会痛啊，水会肿啊，然后会看得很圆啊。It's difficult, you know. And when I travel, actually 你觉得走路不会有 impact, actually 脚是会痛的，比较容易痛。可是 now I lost weight, I keep myself fit. I do some simple walking. I don't really like to go gym because I quite burn out in my younger days because I teach yoga, aerobics, and line dancing. 我很怕 class 的那种 workout. I don't like to go to gym. I hate gyms. So I really burn out from my teenage years. So I do a lot of walking and losing weight is one. And therefore, I also want to thank James, my private chef, who always cook very nice and healthy food. So really the no salt, no sugar, less oil or no oil kind of diet or no salt, less sugar and some oil kind of diet really helps me to stay focused and be more awake and alert because we use food sometimes to escape from the things that we are facing. I also do that. I when I was going through my weight loss, now I'm 57 kg. Okay, I'm 174 cm in height. And it really helped me to stay focused and alert. Because a lot of people say I got food coma. But 为什么我们要让我们自己成为 food coma 呢？为什么我们吃的那个分量不可以是刚刚好，或者是吃了 just enough? So through the detox program that I learned from the detox chef, it was 85 grams, right? So you just eat about that amount. Then I realized through the journey that 其实我身体是不需要吃这样多鬼东西的。我们只是假当假塞 because we just want to feel fulfilled for our craving. But is that really what our body needs to be successful, to function at our prime optimal level? So I think this is one area that eventually I would like to talk more about it in soul treatment, which is like what you say, Joanne. I love it. Actually, I love this question because health is one thing that we have not really talked about in soul treatment yet. We only talk a lot about spiritual, we talk about soul, we talk about business, we talk about mindset, money. Now that Jeanette is in, we talk a lot more about money blueprint, right? And health is one thing that I think is the next step that we would like to also share with women, how women can really be, healthy as well, like the both of you, right? Like, right? 需要找个food to eat.
Yes, 多餐少量啊。
哇，是非常棒的。So I just want to read some things. Joe has a question. Joe asked this question. Hello, Joe. Joe is here. Oh, let's say hi.
Hi.
Okay, Joe says, did you afraid to start your first video and so on in the beginning? And what makes you dare to do video recording and live stream? So that's Joe's question. So I repeat one more time. Did you afraid to start your first video and so on in the beginning? And what makes you dare to do video recording and live streaming? I think first and foremost, my media training in MediaCorp, being on TV every single time, to me, that's a natural thing. But I think the biggest afraid that I share about, that I'm really afraid about, is 人家批评我啊，你太肥了，新加坡小姐这样肥，70公斤，哈哈哈哈哈，肥像猪这样子哦 ，you know, so you get all these things and expectations about how a Miss Singapore should behave, you know, a Miss Singapore should be this and Miss Singapore should be that. So it was really very tough when I do my own live stream because 我 actually 想做我自己。其实我在电台、在广播跟我做我的 FB Live 是两个不同的人 because 在广播、在电台，你上电视 is what the producer want you to say and how the producer and director want you to say what you want to say. They will have a script that they will tell you these are the pointers they want to cover. So when I left the station, I do and become myself. 我做自己的时候，我做我自己的 solo woman 的时候，我发现做自己是最好玩的，做自己是最开心的，做自己是最真实的。And because of 因为我做自己，我就决定把我自己最好的自己、最真实的自己给别人。So when I decide that I want to be myself, be authentic and be real, I give this gift because when I allow and give myself the permission to be myself, allow myself to give myself a permission to shine. Allow and give myself permission to be who I really am, the real me. I also give you the permission to be the real you. I also give you the permission to be the authentic you. I also give you the permission to be the potential you. So that is how I overcome and look at it differently. And that's why I turn on the camera and I do my live streaming because 我要做真实的自己，我要做我想做的自己 and that is the key. Okay, so that's the question. Okay, and then James is here. James says, prepare 10x Soul Woman after the COVID-19. Walk the talk, not just waiting for things to happen. Soul Woman make things happen. Yeah, we are the diamond maker. So it's no competition. You want to do the same thing as me, it's no competition. You can do the same thing as me. I help you to do the same thing as me because you need to know and learn from the Sifu, right? You need to learn from the Sifu to how exactly to have 200,000 members that pay you $12 a month every single month. How do you have high ticket items that sell 50,000, 100K, big ticket program to women who are willing to be a part of you and say yes to you because they're investing in themselves. So from $12 all the way to $100,000, how do you even have success building an online platform without having a physical space? You can actually still run your business online anywhere in the world as long as you have internet, you have your laptop, you have your webcam, you have your lighting, and a few more other things to look really good on the online world. So that's why I say I really feel that is very important for me yeah. Okay, so 哇，还有什么 question 吗？你们还有什么问的？
问完了，你只给我5个啊？
你要赶快问吗？而且我很好奇，你们心目中有没有什么真正想要问的 question？ 还有其他吗？ I give you open the floor one more time for you to ask the question.
Actually, I prepare one more question just in case it's needed.
Okay, like what other question you want to ask?
Okay, so you from the first time you did the Facebook Live until now, 3,000 over episode, what was the difference you see in yourself from then till now? Yeah, what was the what difference do you see in yourself?
There.
Other than that. 这个还有头发 color change. So maybe I be more specific in terms of mental, emotional, other not physical.
So what is the thing that I see in myself is I think the thing that I see transformation in myself is actually 我很多东西可以 share. Then is really just be sharing from real experience. So all my sharing don't come from books. I don't, because I graduate as an occupational therapist. In case some of you didn't know, I graduated from Nanyang Polytechnic as an occupational therapist. Okay, I graduated from Nanyang Polytechnic as an occupational therapist after taking A levels for 3 years. Okay, so I failed my A levels. I didn't do so well, and then I got retained. I chose to retain my first year. Then I moved to being a poly student. Okay, and I can say that I dare to say that the biggest thing is just share from your experience. There's no right and no wrong. And really, really treasuring every year of my life. As I get older, I get wiser. I also laugh at myself and be more open to share my more vulnerable parts of me, because I also scared people judge me. To be very frank, I really scared you all judge me. Really, you're watching this, I also scared that you judge me, right? But I tell myself, if I don't give myself the permission to be vulnerable, to share with you, I go through all my setbacks, my broken relationship, my bankruptcy, so many things. If I don't step out and say and stand up and share my story, I don't think I can even equip and help more people by sharing this part of me. So it's important for me to share this part of me, the storytelling part, so that we can actually also give others the permission to shine and be who they are, to be the diamond that we are. So that's the biggest transformation I see in myself. Being open, being willing to be vulnerable, but not a victim. That means share 的时候不是一个 victim 的 mindset 去 then gossip, bitch, then backstab the person. No, it's not like that. It's more like 我一个回想，一个 reflection, like okay, this happened, and then this is what I went through. This is a difficult time for me, and then how I overcome, and then move on to the next level. So that's how I think one of my biggest thing. And then when you have a mentor and a partner who is there for you for the last 10 years, and then he told me one thing. He said, you should just say whatever you want to say. And I just want to say, it's very important to be. I feel that the biggest gift that I have is that I can say whatever I want to say. Yeah. Because we are so afraid. I'm so afraid of being judged. I'm also afraid being bitch and gossip and the topic of the center of gossips, of all gossips. I'm also very afraid. But because I choose to 释放自己 out of the cage and say like, no, because I can be who I am, I can be authentic, I can be real, and then be the person I truly am to be. I let go the burden, and then with a mentor and a partner who believe in the same vision, in the same alignment, and he give me the permission to be who I am, because with someone with you, you also feel safer. And that's why that's what I'm doing with you girls also. I also am there with you. I'm also there to support you and tell you, you can be yourself. And I keep kicking your ass and telling you girls that you can be yourself. You can be who you are. You can be the person that you are meant to be. Don't be afraid and do it afraid. And that is why I am, and the way that my mentor is, guiding me is the same way I'm guiding you girls. And this to me is the biggest transformation of all times. Doing so many live and then overcoming all the different comments and people thinking what they're thinking about me, whatever they say about so rich woman. So be it. So what? Really, so what? Because at the end of the day, 我们是看 result 的嘛，人在做天在看，然后 at the end of the day, 我们的 result 在哪里？我们站在哪一个舞台？我们去到哪一个国家？我们帮了多少个人？ It's never about the money. It's really never about money. It's not how much I make. It's about how many lives we can touch and how many diamonds we can make. Because Soul Rich Woman is a diamond maker. You know our logo is actually a diamond? Yeah, so it's how many diamonds we can create. And there is no competition. No competition at all. Yeah, because a lot of people, a lot of women keep thinking there's a lot of competition. I want to do the same thing as Genecia. Then I want to join Soul Rich Woman because I will be the same myself. No, come, let me 传授武功给你. Let me share with you how you can do it too. You can see, look at the women that we've helped transform their lives, their businesses. Some of them move on. Not all of them want to empower women. Some of them just want to do their tingkat business. Some of them just want to do their supplement business in Philippines. Some of them just want to do their cafe business in the Philippines, So everybody have a purpose and calling. Doesn't mean you come to Soul Rich Woman, you must become a Soul Rich Woman, like empower women. No. You learn our process, you learn our system, our skill set to become the diamond that you're meant to be. So I personally have transformed and break through all this mindset and like all the setbacks, like people will comment, the judgment, and all these things. And I can tell you, I'm still afraid sometimes. But really having a mentor with me, guiding me, like kicking my ass, and like James keep telling me, don't worry, just say what you want to say. Just having the one person beside you and say, you can say what you want to say and be who you are 的时候，那个心情真的是不一样的，因为你会觉得说，哇，我可以做自己，我不用去 quote the sugar, the words go and quote the sugar, then paint a bit of color to make it a little bit more nice and more chill, and then you talk to people. Because 我的 pattern and my style and my personality, 我是一个很 straight 的人 I'm a very 直话直说的人 So it give me the permission to be who I am. And the more I become who I am, the more I can help women to be successful. The more diamonds I can make, the more women can, that means I give myself the permission, therefore they also have the more permission to shine at a brighter level, at a bigger level, and not play small anymore. Stop telling ourselves the lies. Stop telling ourselves the lies that we keep telling ourselves. Stop telling ourselves lies. Really, 我们跟自己讲很多骗话，讲到我们自己都不懂哪个是真，哪个是假。Is that the life you want? Is that the life that you really want? 跟自己讲这样多骗话for what？很好玩咩？ So I also realized that throughout the FB life, 我以前也是跟我自己讲很多骗话，我一定要这样子，一定要这样子。because 我们是艺人嘛，艺人要这样子，你要这样子，你要用 behavior pattern in a certain way. That's why when I quit the scene from image consultancy, I quit the scene of the media, I joined James Wilson to do the business, to go online. I really am so much happier. Yeah. And then after that, do a lot of FB live, share my business experience, real business experience, built from ground scratch. And then my failure, my 6-figure debt, failed partnership, bankruptcy, everything 全部讲出来。I don't expect anything in return from other people, but I want to tell my story so that other women who need to hear that someone has already done it before, someone has overcome, someone has that we give that hope to the woman whose heart think that there's no hope. And I feel very sad for those people who think that there's no hope. So that's why that's one of my biggest things that, I really feel that when we give another person hope, it's the biggest gift we can give anybody by being online and showing up every single time and telling them that they can do it as well. For women who love the F word, being fabulous, having freedom, financial independence, and family, you can have it all. Hope is the thing that keeps us alive. Do you know that? Hope is the key thing that keeps all of us alive. And that is why and how you can also help other people, right? Through giving people hope in your business and your life and by sharing and becoming who you are. So the thing that really transformed me is being who I am, being able to tell my story, real story, and being raw and vulnerable and really giving people the hope. And that is my dream also, giving women the hope that they can own the F word, that they can do it as well. It's when someone has done it before, doesn't mean that you lose, When someone has done it before, doesn't mean you lose. Competition, 他做了，我不要跟他一样，跟他 compete. No, we have done it before, so we can help you. We've done it before, so you can have success also. Right? So this is what that has really transformed because FB Live give me an outlet. 有人喜欢讲话有没有 like Joanne 这样子啊 how do you call it? Yeah. So it gives us an outlet to really say what we want to say. And when we come together, 3 of us come together, also with Charlotte also on Wednesday, it gives us the opportunity to really help more people who is listening to this. Whether it's on the FB Live or after the FB Live, it's a replay, and then it's been repurposed to so many different other platforms. Then nobody really knows where all this content go to. They think that it's just on Facebook. It's never just on Facebook. This content has traveled to thousands of places that you have never ever imagined. Because we have a proven system to help women to get their voices heard and shine. Because alone we are strong, together we are unstoppable. Just remember that.
Okay. Thank you, Genecia. Yes, yeah, for showing us that actually, to be authentic, to be ourselves, and just now you show your true self that it's okay and there's no shame in crying. Yes. So, but okay, my next question, or rather my last question. Yes. So, what is
permission to ask?
Yes. Yeah. So, what is your one biggest regret in your life, and also how would you hope that you would have done better?
My biggest regret.
Mm.
Wow. Let me see. Biggest regret. Actually, if you ask me my biggest regret, actually not really biggest regret yet. In fact, if I had learned about loving my parents more, I think maybe it would have been better, because it was only the last few years that I embraced my parents for who they are. You know how we are, right? We hate our parents. We think that what they do sometimes quite nonsense, and then they because of them they make your childhood very difficult, that kind of thing. So if I had realized the lies I keep telling myself about my parents, I would probably have been a happier person much earlier than now. Yeah, so I think that would be the relationship with my family that I feel that I could have, it started earlier. However, I think it's never too late, because at least now, I go home every day, to eat dinner, and then like you girls will know, I go back to eat my mom's food when I travel so far, not very far but still east to west, east to west, just to go and eat the meal and then just be there. I think it's really that something that I value, and that's why eventually Soul Rich Woman grew to the fourth F, right, which is family. So it was an initial part. It was fabulous freedom, financial independence, because I did it myself. Then the last part, when I had a closure with my family, now that we are very close, very, very good relationship with my brother, my mom, and my dad, and understanding them for who they are, it gives me the freedom to love them more. And by doing so, I feel that it's very important part. I think the last F, actually, I want to add in one more thing. So your question is the biggest regret, right? So anyway, that's the thing. But I don't really have a regret per se. Like, it's always a lesson learned. Like, I turn my mess into my message, like my failed partnership in my business. I went to a 6-figure debt. I became a bankrupt because of credit cards and all these things eventually, and then how I overcome it. So all these things is it called regret? I will not say it's really regret. It's just looking at my situation and saying that now that we are helping women around the world, to give them the permission for them to shine their light. And so there's no way to look back. 就是只能往前看，而只能往前走。Yeah, that is more of what I'm thinking about. Anyway, the last F is I actually have 5 Fs. But I guess that because Asian culture, we don't really talk about this F word a lot. But I feel that it's very important in any relationship. It's an activity that a couple will do together. So it's F. This is the last F word. Okay, so you can think what's the F word. Okay, yeah. So actually, I have 5 Fs. Just that cultural purposes, we don't really talk about this a lot. But I just want to say that this activity is also very important.
If you're wondering, you can always go and ask Gary V. Right? Okay.
Yeah, we have 5 Fs, but just that because when we are doing our presentation and marketing, you cannot say like then the last F will come on. Not so nice. Really, because we're in Asia, we're in Southeast Asia, tendency of this word is not very well accepted. Even though we are westernized, so-called westernized, but the last F word is usually not very spoken. So I only say this word. Sometimes I don't even say it. I just tell you that it's an activity that a couple do to make babies. Right? It's quite easy, right?
Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so honored that we are connected, and I hope that I can continue to serve you as you build your dreams. And if you love this episode, and I hope that you did, rate it 5 stars. Give us that glowing review because it will help more women around the world finding the Soul Rich Woman podcast. Alone you are strong, together we are unstoppable. Now share this with every woman who needs it, because this is how we are changing the world, one woman at a time. As always, get out of your comfort zone and go towards the dreams you've always wanted to achieve. For women who love the F word, being fabulous, having freedom, and financial independence. My dear soul-rich woman, sending you my love, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.